Hey guys, as you probably read my title to this video, and it is not at all clickbait. It was early in the morning and we were having a major downpour, and I needed my wife's car, the Jetta, because it was it's better on gas, and I had to take my son to the next town over to get a rental car because some jackass backed into his car. He wasn't even in it, so insurance didn't have to get involved in that one, thank goodness. I tell my wife, go ahead and drive the truck because it's only 15 miles to her work. So I say, go ahead and drive my truck so that I can drive your car. And, something that we've done a lot in the past. So she leaves the house. I hear my truck start up for the last time. And I go and I get my coffee and stuff, and I'm almost done with my first cup of coffee, and my phone rings. And it's not unusual for my wife to call me while she's on her way to work, just to, maybe she's bored or she thought of something, hey, burn the garbage today or something. So I answer the phone, and she's immediately bawling her eyes out. She's apologizing, and I'm like, what happened? What are you apologizing for? I'm laughing now. And she said, I rolled your truck. I'm so sorry I rolled your truck. And I told her, I said, fuck the truck. Are you okay? And she said that she was able to crawl out the passenger side, and she got out. And so I immediately grabbed my cup of coffee, and I is that kind of like an asshole? Instead of just grabbing my keys and going, I grab my cup of coffee. Well, it's only a foot away from me, so don't think I'm completely heartless. On my way there, she calls me back because I told her, have you called 911? No, she called me first. So I told her, get off the phone, call 911. You guys see me okay? And then call me back when law enforcement arrives, ambulance, whatever. And so almost immediately, I get a call back, and she starts telling me that she called 911. And then I heard a guy in the background. I'm like, is someone with you? And she said, yeah, the sheriff. And I'm like, holy crap, that was only probably 5 minutes. And so the officer asked to speak to me, and of course I say, yeah, give him the phone. So he starts telling me that my wife seems to be okay, just a little beaten up, and he tells me right about where he's at. And he told me, because I said, man, you got there fast. And he says, I only live right down the road. And he was actually off duty. He was almost to his house, and then he got the call. So thank goodness for that. And I got to call the sheriff's department and thank them for a job well done. They took care of my wife until I got there. I pull up on the scene. Of course, I see his flashes. Oh, wait. I asked the officer, I said, sir, is the truck drivable? And he's like, oh boy, no. And I'm like, oh man, oh dang, man. So I get on scene, I pull up, and I get out of my car, or my wife's car, and I'll post right up here a picture. You know what? I'll post a full screen picture so you can get the full thing. There's 2 pictures I took at the scene, one of each side of the truck. So I'll go ahead and show those. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so as you can see, it's pretty bad. So I start looking at the scene, and it was very apparent that she went off-road in my off-road truck. And when she did that, she wound up in the middle of some trees. We're right where you saw it. But I went back a little bit later, and I took a video of the area and showing you exactly what I thought happened. There's a few few different things that could have happened, but here is me at the scene. All right, guys, here's a story. She came around this curve here, coming this way, and she hydroplaned on the intense rain, and she lost control. The truck slid out this way, and then it probably grabbed traction due to the big tires on the truck. It came down here, and it hit this culvert here, launched it. Came down here, launched it in the air, flipped the truck forward like this, landed here. That's where all this glass came out. Landed here and rolled and ended up there where the picture showed. That is where it came to rest. I have to say my wife is extremely lucky to be alive with just bruises. Chances are she's going to be okay. I'm very happy. But yeah, it went all the way back in there, and took out a T-post, it looks like, and some other stuff. So yeah, she's very lucky, very fortunate. And yeah, that was a gas line there. I guess she's lucky that she didn't hit that. But those were her tracks coming out like that. Scary as hell. But yeah, guys, the F-150, the one that we took off-road and hiking and hauling and everything, it's gone, guys. So just do me a favor, be safe out there. When the roads are wet, slow down, okay? It's not worth it. It cost me a truck and nearly my wife. So as you can see, it was a pretty devastating crash. I estimate the speed between 50 and 55. Checked on my wife and got her. She was in and out of the ER in just a few hours. So I was very pleased with that. I was pleased to hear that everything, all the scans and stuff was just fine, you know. So yeah, guys, I lost my truck. It's absolutely totaled. But you know what, guys? When a truck goes down, it's an opportunity for great things. Check this out. I got me a new truck, guys. Well, it's not new. It's a 2013. What do you think, man? What do you think? My son is detailing it all out. This is a 2013. It is the EcoBoost. It's got a V6 in it, 3.5. But one thing I noticed about this is it blows away my 5.4 Triton in the 06 I had. Yes. I wasn't too keen on getting a V6 because I wanted the V8. My 5.4 Triton put out about 330, 350 horsepower, somewhere around there. With it being sold, probably a lot less. But this one here, this EcoBoost, it is a dual turbocharged, and it has 389 horsepower. I think that's what I researched on it. And when I got in it, guys, let me tell you, it blows away my 06 completely. It is a screaming machine, and it's more powerful. So this is my new truck, guys. I'm going to be doing some videos on it. There's a little bit of work that I want to do to it. Right here, my son's like, Dad, down there it's missing something. And I said, a winch. Someone had a winch mounted there, which we'll have to remount one very soon. So what do you think, guys? If you got any comments or anything, go ahead and put them down in the bottom there. We'll definitely do some more videos about this truck here. I'm going to show the options of it, compare them to my 06. But all right, I hope you well, you never hear of anybody enjoying hearing about rollovers and car wrecks, but especially if you're the one inside of it. But if you have any comments or anything, please leave them down below. And until next time, guys, drive safe, please. And if it's raining, slow down. It ain't worth it. Take it easy, guys. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that stuff, all that jive, so you can see when the next video of my new F-150 is going to come on out. Take it easy, guys.